Hello and welcome to a new game of Surviving Mars. I've had this game for a bit and I did play the tutorials and started a save game once upon a time, and then I kind of didn't see it through. And so now I want to start a new save file and see how this adventure goes. I'm going to call our new civilization Geneva Republic. We're going to find a little group of like-minded people and make our way from Earth to Mars. And as far as our overall composition of things that we're going to bring, I guess we'll go ahead and just leave them at the defaults. And I guess we can name our rockets, so we'll call them Enterprise for that one, and then we'll select a landing site for the colony. Map topography, threats, and available resources will be determined by the chosen site. You can replay a game on the same map by entering the same custom coordinates. Alright, so I don't have any idea where I ought to go, so okay, so I can just kind of drag it all around wherever I want, and we can find different levels of various sorts of resources. And I guess so I definitely want the metals, concrete, water, and then fewer threats. So like there we have kind of a decent sort of a place there. That looks kind of good right there. We have access to metals, concrete, and water. That could be good. And then we do have a lot of dust storms and not so much of the dust devils, meteors, and cold waves. So remember that 267, and then like there, that's a lot of meteors hit there, but not so much dust storms. And here you have both dust storms and meteors. Now there we have a lot of concrete and water, not as much metals, and we have a lot of cold waves. Let's look over here. Alright, well there's a... well, there we go. That's that could be a good place right there, because you have a lot of water, ample amounts of metals and concrete. We do have some dust devils. We do have a bit higher than average meteors, but we don't really have cold waves or dust storms. So, you know, we're going to go ahead and settle there. Now, even though I have played a bit of this game, enough to kind of have an idea of what I'm doing, it's been a little bit of time since I've done this, and so this playthrough is going to be kind of from a fresh perspective of not knowing what I'm doing. So here we go. Mission Control, log number 1. Welcome to Mars. Everyone at Mission Control is impatient to see the rocket touching down and unloading its precious cargo. Our remotely controlled eyes and hands on the red planet, the drones and rovers. Our goal is to secure a foothold for humanity by building the first Martian dome. This daunting endeavor will allow the brave pioneers, the founders, to settle on Mars and prove that the colony is sustainable. But until then, we have to make sure the colony has enough construction resources, water, oxygen, and power. And my commander profile is geoengineer, and we are sponsored by the International Mars Mission. So here we are. There's our map. Let's determine a landing site for the rocket. A promising area has already been scanned for resources. Select the rocket from the highlighted icon at the bottom of your screen. There we have it. And picking a landing site. It should be in a large flat area near discovered resource deposits. All right, so there's deposit there. Let's see if we can. All right, well, hold up here. How do I? Okay, WASD moves. All right, so what's that? We have a research site. Concrete deposit. Okay. Is there... So does it not give us any chance to... Can we scan other areas? Like there is a chance for water and concrete. There's concrete and metals. All right, high chance here. Water, concrete, and metals. So we can click there and hit X to scan. All right, so there we go. So we're going to scan that. And now... Okay. I don't know in it what exactly would be the best sort of resource, but I'm going to guess that having water would be way up there on the list of things that would be valuable. So I'm going to say I'd rather have water than metals, and I'm gathering we probably have metals nearby anyway. So we're gonna settle the ship, and there it is. And I guess this is an unmanned vessel. It's got the autonomous vehicles that are going to create the habitation area, which will eventually be home to our very first colonists from Earth. So we can tilt or rotate with the mouse. We can zoom in and out. We can max zoom out with M. All right, I got it. All right, and there's three little cars have come out, and there's little robots coming out of them. Drones are automated workers that gather resources, construct structures, and perform maintenance. They are controlled by a drone hub, rocket, or RC commander, and will automatically perform tasks in the service area of their controller. So this here is an RC commander. Okay, so that's Big Daddy of the little robots. And to command the selected vehicle, use the buttons in its info panel, or use right mouse button. Okay. So what are we going to do? That's the question. I don't know what to do. So we have these robots here, and they're kind of sitting around waiting for us to tell them what to do. And you know, I don't remember now. So we need to find... We did find water. Let's look at the terraforming hint. Terraforming introduction. To terraform Mars and create Earth-like environment for colonists, you have to gradually increase the 4 global terraforming parameters: atmosphere, temperature, water, and vegetation. Terraforming is a long process. Once complete, humans can start breathing outside domes. Start by researching a terraforming technology when ready. Further terraforming info is available in the encyclopedia. All right, well, that's good. But right now, we don't even really know how to make a dome. So let's go to the active research. Let's see. What's that? All right. Research will unlock various benefits for the colony. Researching any technology will make a new technology in its field available for research. Changing your active research will preserve the progress of the previously researched technology. All right. So we could work on terraforming. Rockets and shuttles would require less fuel if we went with engineering. Generate 100 of, I don't know what that is, research points, I guess, per soul for each RC Explorer vehicle. Multiple vehicles result in collaboration losses. AI specifically tailored for our explorers will think for itself, gathering only the data they have deemed could be of interest. The above will greatly contribute to our research initiatives. Probes cheaper and can deep scan. Social increases research provided by sponsor. And we have a bit of a tutorial note saying plus and minus can be used to control game speed. All right. Now, okay, Martian vegetation, new research of seeds, and a new building, a forestation plant. See, I don't think we should be working on terraforming yet. I think we need to maybe rockets and shuttles require less fuel. That seems like a good idea. And then maybe the robotics. So that's slot 1 and 2. And all right, so we're going to just let that be for right now because I don't fully understand exactly what's going on. So we'll just let that be for the moment. All right, so what are we doing here? So what can we? All right, here's the build menu. So our goal is to build a dome, right? I would say we want to build a basic dome. Okay, so we could build a dome there, or maybe we want to build the dome out here because there's more space to expand. So we'll say we want to build a dome here. Okay, so it's telling us now it is too early to place a dome. It might be a good idea to secure some oxygen and water supply before building your first dome. You may cancel construction orders at any time before the building is ready, okay? So we'll hit delete. So now we know we need oxygen and water. Now I know there's water there. So how do we find the water and oxygen? If I send a robot over there, will it do some research? Not sure. All right, so what is that? A surface deposit can be exploited by drones. They'll gather the resources and transport them where they are needed. Resources can be stockpiled in depots or moved in bulk by the RC transports. There's a pile of processed resources available for drones. All right. So as we look around, like I know there's water there, but I don't know. Command center. So, can we build a water extractor here? Maybe. So we're going to tell those drones to work on this construction and see what happens. Are they building? Looks like they are. They're trying to build. Maybe. Are they? Or is it that only one can build at a time, maybe? Oh, can't find the required resources. Oh, okay. So maybe these drones are going into the rocket ship to get the equipment they need to finish that construction. It's amazing. This is it really is quite complicated. All right. So a moxie will produce oxygen, so I guess we're gonna need that, right? Wouldn't doubt it. So let's just I don't know. No. We'll put that here. Okay, so it looks like once I place that, the drones are kind of beginning to move over there to start working. Construction site is being cleared. Now here we need concrete. Now do we have concrete on the ship? We don't. So we need to find some concrete. Concrete extractor extracts sulfurous-rich regolith from concrete deposits and produces concrete. Now, we don't have any deposits, so can we... Okay, so there we go. So we can scan them from here. So, okay. So we did scan, and now here, what is this? There we go. That's a concrete deposit. Okay, so good news there. So now we go there. Now the concrete deposit's quite a bit away. So we need to move a drone commander near there, so that we have that kind of a mobile outpost there. Looks like as I call the drone commander over there, it will call its little baby drones and they'll go get on board. Okay. Our moxie, which produces oxygen, has been built, which is good. But it's not attached to anything, so that's not really doing anything for us. Right, so we're going to send that commander over there and start working on getting some concrete. And then when we get some concrete, we did have machine parts on board, so the water extractor just needs 6 concrete, and then we'll have that. This is a very difficult world for us to survive in. Okay, Universal Depot. Drones will stockpile all kinds of resources into a Universal Depot. Consider placing a depot near each of your outposts. You can also construct specialized depots for resources of a specific type. So, concrete extractor. There we go. And the little drones are going over there to see what they can do. We have 440 concrete available. And to do this, we're going to need metals and machine parts. And I'm guessing, see here we have scattered metals all over the ground. So the drones are able to collect these metals. And then after they finish collecting those metals, they will be able to use them over here to build that machine. So that's good. In fact, you can see them. They're levitating those metals above them as they go over here to build. That's cool. So you don't really have to tell the units what to do. They just kind of do what they do their best to do what you've asked them to do. And then we're going to need machine parts. So what I probably should do is go back over here and what have I done? Great leap. Our scientific team on Earth has just made a daunting discovery. With the downpour of new scientific data from Mars, our team made an unheard breakthrough in the field. In fact, a new advanced technology has been revealed in the chosen field. The new technology costs less to research, so we can pick which one we want. Well, I guess we'll say robotics, because that probably would help us. Now, let's we have 13 machine parts. So I have this odd little menu that's popping up and getting in my way. RC transport used to carry resources. Okay, yeah, that's fine. I don't need that. Oh, there we go. Okay. So I need to load machine parts. Because I need machine parts over there to finish that concrete. Okay, so there we have. Okay, I don't know how to tell it how many to load. Like, it's loaded them until I told it to stop, so. We have 7 machine parts here. I have to figure that out. Like, how do you just say, okay, I want to move, like, 2? Or does it just do it, like, load as many as it can do until you tell it to stop? I'm not sure. Okay. Yeah, it's kind of cool that here everything is kind of slow. It's not fast paced. It's not like a Age of Empires game or something where you're like frantically building a bunch of things really quick. It's just it's slow. It's very, very time intensive to do even small things, and that'd be certainly true of colonizing Mars. And it is a little bit cute and pleasant, but it's also trying to be rather realistic to perhaps what it might be like if we were going to Mars to colonize. Concrete extractors coming to life here. looking pretty good. There's a little emblem there. Like a V be with the starship in front of it. Kind of cool looking. All right, here we have it. So we've built that. All right, now I guess we're going to need power, right? So we could do a solar panel. Generates power during daytime. That seems like a really good idea. So let's build our solar panel out over here. Too many drones are already constructing this building. Guess they're already on their way. So I'm requesting to build a solar panel, and then I also need a storage area. Where's the depot? Storage, universal depot. All right. So we'll put the universal depot right there. So that our robots can have a place to store things. And then we need metals. Okay. So the robot was over here collecting metals to build that. Makes sense. Well, that's what I have to realize and remember, that the robots don't have to be told what to do. They will do their best to do what you've asked, and then you just kind of let them be. So here we have a solar panel, and then, all right, so it looks like now, because its adjacency is there, that oxygen creating machine is now coming to life. And then we need 6 concrete to finish the water extractor. Now, is this building functioning? It's not, because we need an electrical connection. So let's see about a power line. Where's the power line? Is there infrastructure? Perhaps it's under that. I don't see it. Wind turbine, generator. Oh, here we go. Power cables. All right. Okay, so we're building our electrical cable, and that's going to be made out of metal, so the robots will just go to those ore deposits and collect what they need. Suggested building, sensor tower. Sensor towers significantly boost your scanning speed for nearby sectors. They also give advance warning for disasters. Note that sensor towers require electrical power that must be provided by a power-generating building, such as a large solar panel. All right, well, okay, I'll bite. So let's see. We should build a drone hub, it says. Drone hub is a stationary command center that can control more drones than the RC commander. Consider constructing a drone hub in each of your major outposts. All right. So let's be careful with this, because I guess our resources are low, so I don't know. I don't want to deplete my resources entirely. Looks like we have power demand of 7, and we have power production of 0. And that's, I guess this solar panel is not producing anything at all. Because it's not connected, I'm guessing. Once we finish this bit of power line, then we should have a connection. I hope. Maybe. Oh, not producing power during the night. Okay. So maybe if we do a wind turbine, that would be helpful. It'll supplement the power so that we can continue to generate some power at night. I don't know. I might regret that here in a minute. What do we have here? Is this a... Oh no, I didn't mean to do that. I think I just clicked the ground accidentally. All right. So storage is low. Open the build menu, view the message. Commander, did you know that you can open the build menu with right mouse or B? This is quicker and more efficient than using the HUD button. Oh, okay. Nice. Nice to know. Right click anywhere and that comes up. Alright, so we have a small solar power and a large solar panel. Let's see if we can build a wind turbine as well, because we're going to need as much electricity as we can get, and that might be enough electricity, hopefully. So we'll build a second depot over here because we're going to need to collect this concrete that is being generated over here, and I don't know that the robots are going to be able to bring them all the way over here. Maybe. Yeah, I guess so. Like they are. Looks like they are going to travel all the way over there. We need concrete to build the water extractor and to build the wind turbine. And here we have our first concrete block here. And then this robot immediately grabbed that concrete block because it knows it needs it. That's pretty cool. They're quite smart little creatures. They just know what to do. Self-sufficient dome contains a small dome suitable for the early days of the colony, together with water and oxygen producing facilities and storage. Construction layout places the following buildings. All right, I don't know. So if we, oh, okay, I see. So that's like that's basically doing the work for you. So here we're going to need 80 concrete to build that, 20 metals, and then 10 polymers. And do we have polymers? We have 15 polymers. So the robots should be able to get the polymers and bring them over. In fact, that is what they're doing. I can see that. So we should be able to build the dome soon, whenever this concrete extractor finishes getting the concrete that it needs. So if we look at the construction layout there for the self-sufficient dome, we would need moisture evaporators, water tower, oxygen tank, food depot. So okay, so water extractor means we don't need a water evaporator because we don't have to get water out of the air because we have it in the ground. So that's good. And then I guess we're going to need an oxygen tank, right? And a water tower. That would make sense. So let's build a water tower and yeah, we'll put the water tower there next to the electrical outlet, and then oxygen tank. There we go. That's what I was looking for. On the oxygen tank there, and then we will build a pipe. Actually, not a pipe valve, but a pipe. There we go. Okay, so that'll be our pipe connection. Which should be able to connect our yeah, we'll do that. That should be adequate connection for our water processing and our oxygen storage. And then that'll take care of our basic needs for this dome over here. We're going to increase priority for the wind turbine because that's a significant need, and if we don't have enough power, that's going to be a problem. And then we'll also we'll request a second wind turbine as well. Now, we do have a second concrete deposit over here, and I wonder if we would be able to build a second concrete extractor. Might not be right away, but having a second concrete extractor would probably be a good thing. Does it tell you what time it is? Like, okay, so it's like hour 2 of day 4. Each day is 25 Earth hours. All right. So as far as I can tell, we're kind of where we need to be. We just need those wind turbines to be created, and we need more concrete. And other than that, it's kind of just a waiting game, I think. So we're going to speed it up a bit, and we're going to watch and wait. Extractors produce waste rock as a byproduct. Waste rock can be stored in dumping sites or disposed around the extractors. Extractors will temporarily stop working when there are not enough drones to carry out the waste rock. So, I guess I need to see about a dumping site then, don't I? I don't see a dumping site. Oh, here we go.
Research complete.
Okay, so the dumping site is there, and it is working. We have one wind turbine up and running. We have a second wind turbine up and running, and now we have a negative output of 2. And so we will build a third wind turbine. I did notice we had a bit of a meteor shower there. Something hit the ground, but it didn't hit our area of buildings, so we're all right. And now it's during the day, so our solar generators are functioning adequately. Now, if I could build a power accumulator, that might be good. But I want to be careful because I only have 5 polymers, and I don't know what I'm gonna need. So I probably should be careful until I know that I'm not gonna run out of something critical. Okay. So I guess I have... I have a warning there. I think that pipe is connected though, isn't it? Oh, yeah, it was. All right, there we go. One building is not working. Okay, that building is not working. So why? So we are producing, yep, we're producing 15 power, but the demand is 17. Except during the day. So I wonder... if we can do a power accumulator. I guess we'll do a fourth windmill as well. We're at 55 of 80 of the concrete that we need to build this dome, and we can see that concrete right there piling up. That's cool. All the different materials, you can see them being piled up there, just waiting. It's pretty cool. Like everything, you can see the rock pile getting bigger. It's really very, very cool. And we'll change our mind there about the extractor, or the power, the battery or whatever it was. Instead, we will use the wind turbine here to make up for our power deficit. Because I didn't want to use those polymers. But if I can just get one more wind turbine up and running here, then I will be able to keep the power on at night. And we're very close, just 2 concrete away from being able to build the dome. 79. All right, and there we have it. The dome is being built. Very first life-sustaining space here on the Martian planet.
No active research. Research complete. Milestone achieved.
Colonists live in residential buildings within the domes. The basic residential building is called the living complex. All right. There we go. Living complex. We can press R or T to rotate. Nice to know. I did not know that. And we'll build our first living quarters. And now looks like we have a bit of a shortage of water. Water production is 4. Looks like water consumption is 1 there. So what is our... Oh, no, we're all right for water. But our power demand is way below where it needs to be. So we're gonna have to build another 3 wind turbines to take care of the demand from the dome. That's all right. Looks like we have enough oxygen. We have a full water tower with 100 water stored in it right now. So let's go ahead and I'm gonna build a second water tower. Right now it doesn't really matter that our power is inadequate for the dome because we don't have any colonists here yet, but that'll change soon. Now here we have an underground deposit which we can't do anything with yet because the colonists are going to have to operate rare metals extractors there. All right. Passenger rockets. When you are ready, you can invite the first colonists to Mars. Launch a passenger rocket from Earth and land it near one of your domes. The rocket will carry some food supplies, but you will have to secure power, oxygen, water, and living space in advance. Mission Control suggests that we order a rocket or supply pod with valuable payload from Earth. We still need all the help we can get to survive the harsh environment of the Red Planet. Back on Earth, a dutiful team is standing by for our call. In mere hours, they can prepare a new rocket or supply pod and fill it with whatever resources we request within the limits of the funding provided by our sponsor. don't hesitate to make the call and secure valuable resources which we still can't produce ourselves, or we are deprived of on the surface of the red planet. You can open the resupply screen from the HUD button and order a new rocket or supply pod with resources, buildings, and vehicles from Earth. Resupply missions can be used as long as you have funding to order a payload from Earth. Supply pods cost extra, but rockets will require refueling for the return trip. Right. Get the general idea. So there's a resupply button, and I don't know that we necessarily need a resupply right now. I think we need the passenger rocket as soon as we can. But I don't want to request the passenger rocket until we get those last wind turbines online. Okay, so do we have machine parts? That's the question. We do. We have 4 machine parts, and that should be enough to build our windmills. Oh, okay. So the machine parts are on board this this drone here. So I need to come over here so that these robots are going to be able to get the supplies out. There we go. And somehow our machine parts were all used up. So I guess I do need to request, well, I need to request, let's see, I have 26.6 million, so I guess 100 million supply pod. I guess I could do that. So can I get some polymers and machine parts? Yeah, well, we'll do that. We'll request 15 polymers and 10 machine parts. Dome has no life support. So what does that mean? How do I give it life support? I thought it had it on its own. I guess not. Oh, I guess it's not that the dome doesn't have the ability to do life support. It is that it was nighttime and the power went out. Oh dear, look at that. There was a meteor. Okay, here we go. There's our pod that we had ordered. We'll go ahead and let it land over here by our other rocket. Yep, and there it is. And now we have that windmill functioning. It's a good time for an autosave. All right. So now what we'll do is we'll request our passengers. So it looks like we can pick from this list of people who we want to be on our group. So so you know what? We're going to actually put it back to a normal play speed. So now we have enough electricity being generated, enough oxygen, enough water. We have a pod, we have a dome there with living quarters in it. So all things considered, it looks like we are ready for the very first colonists to arrive. That's our little colony ready for them, and that's where we're going to end this one. It's been just a flat hour as we've begun our very first colony here, and next time we'll pick our team to be the very first colonists on Mars, and we will bring them home so that they can see the red planet with their own eyes for the first time. Thank you very much for watching this one. Till next time. Goodbye.